cloak yourselves in the strength and the chivalry that is a hallmark of the outlandish heart. Wreathe yourselves in the grace and the beauty that from time immemorial is your birthright. For strength and chivalry, grace and beauty come before you this day. Behold the great stag of the Outlands. Behold the great doe of the Outlands. On their shoulders rests the strength of this kingdom. In their hearts rests the honor of their people. Comes before you now, Jax and Anna, by right, by grace, by favor, king and queen of the Outlands, and your sovereign lord and lady. Their Majesties invite into their court, Kata!
My lords and ladies, ascended nobles, now before you come, Domenico and Maria, Baron and Baroness of Kerta, guardians of the mountain fortress.
Their Majesties invite into their court and company, Alberon!
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, good populace all, this day do I bring tidings of great joy unto you, for Alberon approaches. Now comes before you their Excellencies, Sir Marc-Antoine de la Rue, and Mistress Bianca de Vittoria, loyal subjects of the crown, and the Baron and Baroness of the mighty barony of Alberon.
Your Excellency, so good to see you. Please join us.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Their Majesties invite into this court and company, Dragon Spy!
Damn.
Your Majesty, good populace of the Outlands, on this most momentous of days, comes before you Gianni and Jeanette, Baron and Baroness of mighty Dragonspire.
Your Excellency, so good to see you. Please join us.
Oh, you are first, so if you would like to go line up, please do so. Thank you.
Their Majesties invite into this court and company, the Citadel of the Southern Pass!
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, great populace, mighty populace of the Outlands. Like an eagle takes flight above its land, surveying all that it beholds. We have the Baron and Baroness of the Citadel of the Southern Pass watching over your southernmost gates. Sheikh Tariq
Benescari Agassani, and Chega Elias Salazar.
Libra por Libra!
Libra por Libra!
Jax, it's so good to see you. Please join us. I hope your travel was safe. Safe so far.
Her Majesties invite into this court and company, Unterhaven!
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, good gentles all, come before you now, they from the glorious land of mead and honey, where the brewers share their wares, and the bards sing their praises, and rejoice in the land where they live. Nico and Sophia, Baron and Baroness of mighty Unserhofen.
Your Excellency, it's so good to see you. Please join us. Your Excellency, it's so good to see you guys. Be that big someday.
Maybe not that big.
That's how big you're gonna get, Nero. Be that big.
Her Majesties invite into this court and company, Fontaine Danson!
Your Majesty, Your Excellency, assorted populace, from the wild lands of your western border, protecting your sovereign lands from the Aiden and Artemisian hordes, come their Excellencies, Baron Lingorum and Baroness Anna Catherine of Fontaine Danson.
Your Excellency, it's so good of you to come. Please join us.
Her Majesties invite into this court and company, Article!
Majesties, Your Excellencies, assembled populace of the Outlands and beyond. I am Garwin Tigger, Baron Arkell. This is Audrey La Solitaire, Baroness Arkell. From the high, snowy passes to the grassy eastern plains, Your Majesty's mighty river flows. We are the guardians of your river.
Your Excellency, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you, Your Majesty.
Please join us.
You're looking healthy.
I feel fine.
Her Majesties, with great joy, invite into this court and company, Count Galen!
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, last but not least, come, Your Excellencies, Finn and Sonara, Baron and Baroness of the glorious Golden Kerguelen.
Your Excellency, so good to see you. Sorry about the order thing. You know, we're
We
thinking
want
of
to
getting
make
rid
sure
of
you
them.
play.
These days are numbered.
Her Majesties invite into this court and company, the Barony of the Lonely Tower!
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, all populace, we bring fair greetings from the Crown of Callantyre and the Kingdom of Callantyre. May we introduce to you Her Excellency, Elate of the Barony of the Lonely Tower.
Lovely to have you here.
Your
Thank you for
Excellency,
your
so good to
interest.
see you. Hail Counts here.
Please join us.
Now opens the court to Jax and Anna, King and Queen of the Outlands! You have their Majesty's leave to make yourselves comfortable.
Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful morning. We feel fine. We slept in a little. Took our time this morning. Thank you, everybody, for being patient with the delays. We do have quite a bit of business that we would like to take care of this morning. So please be comfortable. Take a break if you need it. Grab some water. Make sure you have sunscreen on. It has been our distinct honor to...
Don't cry yet.
It has been all day to stand up here and to serve you in this manner. Thank you, Outlands, for being there with us.
Huzzah!
Heroes are great to meet you. Two other things I like the whole. But first of all, I was under the assumption that there was something else going on here today. I brought my hat, I brought some things, but it turns out that's not actually what's happening. You guys are sneaky. There's some other things happening, and we're going to take care of that in the proper fashion. Now, I'm going to cry right off the bat. This is Lightning, the great sword estate of the Outlands. This is Mighty Thunder of the great axe estate of the Outlands. It's been my honor to be able to hold these at the same time for about a year of my life, combined with the time before. And it's been my honor to be here. And I thank you all for making my dreams come true, because that's what we're all here to do, is live the dream. And I was able to do it thanks to Her Majesty, who pretty much runs the whole show, if you haven't noticed. And thanks to you guys all for all your support you've given me everywhere we've been. It's just been amazing. The support of the Outlands has made us strong. At Australia War, we were so victorious, I can't even count all the great deeds that happened that day. But it's because of you guys, and you guys are all the heroes of the Outlands. And I got to be king for a little bit of it, and it makes me really proud right here to have been able to do that. You guys are the best kingdom in the known world. I love all you guys. My makeup's gonna run. That way the light matches, shade dark.
Throughout history, there have been men and women who excelled in the use of the myriad weapons and skills of the art of defense. The sword and buckler, case, longsword, dagger, staff, bill, halberd, falchion, and pike. They stood the trials of their guild, rising from novice to journeyman, aspiring to the vaunted rank of a master or mistress of defense. In the 50th year of the society, there was created the Order of Defense to recognize such men and women of great skill and perseverance, well tried and sufficient with diverse weapons. In the kingdom of the Outlands, a master, or maestra of defense shall be one who has demonstrated skill in the use of the rapier and or cut and thrust combat, and in the study of the art and science of defense, who is generous with their talents and knowledge, and who has dedicated their skills and efforts to benefit the society and the Outlands, as befits a peer of the realm. Let now all members of the Order of Defense come forward, so that they may bear witness to this ceremony.
The rest of them are over there.
The crown now calls Gianni di San Germano to come before this court and company.
Your Majesties, here to answer your summons comes the territorial Baron of Dragonspine. But it is not in that role that he comes before you today. In his many years in the society, he has served in many roles. One of those roles is as a servant. In that role, he has been recognized as the companion of the Stag's heart. He received the Baron's Chalice of Merit from Brody, the Queen's Cipher of Cecilia, the Noble's Gratitude of Unserhofen from Trekker and Maeve, as well as the Scales of Dragonspine. But that also is not what brings him here today. He comes before you today as one who has distinguished himself with a rapier blade in his hand. As such, he has received many accolades. He is a companion of the Dragon's Fire of Dragonspine, a defender of the Silver Time, a defender of the White Scarf of the Outlands. Your Majesties, here to answer the question you posed at Dragonspine's Candlemas, offering admittance into the most distinguished Order of Defense, it is my great honor to present to you Don Gianni de San Germano.
Johnny, have you undertaken to accept admittance to the most distinguished Order of Defense that was offered to you at Dragonspine Candlemas? This greatly pleases us. However, I see you wear the belt of a peer. This is a box. Okay, please. Things happen.
It's in abeyance. Well, in abeyance.
It's on the way.
Yeah, good timing.
I had the belt.
You made it a little early.
Yeah.
Several years ago, we might have expected some of the circles, but I couldn't be more proud.
This is the best experiences. Further conversations, teaching,
Bring forth the collar of the Order of Defense. Throughout history, livery collars have been used to signify those belonging to great and noble orders, so that members may remember always the vows that they have taken, and that they may be recognized as members of their order, and seen to represent the high ideals to which they aspire. Thus, the Masters of Defense display their symbol on a white collar, symbolizing the purity of spirit, for which they share their talents to all who would seek their guidance. Let this collar pass from hand to hand among the members of the Order of Defense gathered here to symbolize the bond you should have with each of them. Sir Robert Magnus, Mistress Asta Olasdottir, Master Lothar von Bergenwald, Master Wolfgang Sebastian Kohlhammer, and Duchess Cecilia Malbrin. As members of the peerage, do you now affirm that Gianni has grown in gentle virtue and chivalrous grace, the hallmarks of a true and faithful peer?
Your Majesties, I'm Count Robert Magnus, and today I speak as a Knight of the Outlands for His Excellency Gianni. I must tell you, I'm a bit torn with this today. I could speak about his chivalry, his grace, his honor, his prowess. He has all of those. He's a landed baron. He's a wonderful person. But honestly, I thought this was my shot. So I really wanted him to be my squire. And I was thinking if I brought a red belt, I could talk him into maybe not taking this today. Because he'd be good at that too. But the truth is, he's going to be a great master of defense. And I am thrilled to allow this position to me. And I hold it. Thank you.
Mistress Austin.
Thank you, Your Majesties. I have the wonderful pleasure to speak on behalf of the Laurels for His Excellency Gianni today. Gianni is a very giving yet humble man. He has created period boxes for our chaos events for the kingdom. As a baron, he is very enthusiastic for the arts and sciences, and he gets people as excited as he is to partake in the arts and sciences, which can sometimes be a little bit of a challenge. He has studied and taught the art of fencing to anyone who asks, and watching him fence can truly be a work of art at times. As a Laurel, we encourage everyone to continue to learn, and Gianni wants to learn as much as he can. He has a passion to do new things, but puts your barony first, as he should at this time. His eagerness, though, is highly contagious. Last time I spoke with him about metalwork, he got me excited to do better work. Gianni is genteel and kind. He is a wonderful example of what a peer should be. Giving, supportive, not only to his lady, your barony, but to the kingdom as a whole. I feel he would make an excellent Master of Defense and would serve your kingdom well. Thank you.
Thank you. Master Lothar.
Thank you, Your Majesties. I am Master Lothar of the Pelican. This man that kneels before you embodies service. Yes, he has prowess on the fields. He's being recognized for that today. But this man also works and works hard. He has always done that from his earliest days within the society. Always lending a hand, always willing to help, just always there. Then he became our local seneschal down in Dragonspine. Did a phenomenal job. Post that, he took over a different job, one that I know quite well. In the baronial lineage, he is my great-grandson. And I'm very honored and very proud to speak for him. And Your Majesties, this man is my peer. He is highly regarded by the Pelicans, and I know he will be a phenomenal Master of the Defense. Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Master Wolfgang.
Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, nobles and gentles all, if it would please you to hear the words of your Order of Defense, then I shall do so without delay. My name is Master Wolfgang Sebastian Kohlhammer, and I stand before the jewels of the Outlands, the firmament of my homeland, to execute my duty and speak on behalf of your esteemed Order of Defense. And perhaps a few words from my heart on the traits and merits of the man who kneels before you now, Gianni di San Germano. When one first steps foot into the society, there are these romantic notions about the chivalric virtues. For some, these notions remain unchanged, and these individuals are content. For others, one or two virtues rise to the prominence of consciousness and demand that they be given the attention that they warrant. It becomes a beacon to the world, and like-minded respond. Then there are those that cannot help but embrace the chivalric ideal. They wear the ideal like a pair of gloves, self-tailored and well-worn, but not shoddy or worn out. These individuals live and breathe the virtues, and in so doing, raise those around them to a greater sense of what it means to be virtuous. I could speak on Gianni's prowess and valor, but they would be better answered, and they have been, by the Order of Chivalry. I would but say that Gianni's desire for martial excellence was not quenched by the accolades afforded him previously. He did not declare enough and demand a pension. I could also make a feeble argument for his acts of kindness and devotion, but again, these traits are the purview of those noble ladies of the rose. Gianni's service to crown and country is unquestionable, as the Order of Pelican can attest. The laurel requires one to drink deeply from the well of knowledge, and Gianni has been a slow quaffer. But his fledgling forays into the gentle arts and high sciences are by no means a detriment. He understands the value of enlightenment and can furrow and nurture the ideas and ruminations of those around him. The Order of Laurel can take me to task if they find my assertions to be in error. But what falls squarely in my bailiwick are the traits of equity, probity, and franchise. Equity is part ownership and part impartiality. These two aspects go hand in hand. By taking ownership of a situation, one is afforded the opportunity to weigh and judge with regard to the well-being of the whole. Equity forms the scales of justice. Probity is unimpeachable honesty when performing one's duty and obligation. This becomes even more evident where the hand of the crown has yet or cannot reach. Probity marks one as an agent of something greater and allows others a deeper trust of word and deed and a greater faith in one's judgment. Franchise, to some, is the capstone of the chivalric ideals. It is the culmination of all other virtues. When combined with one's psyche, franchise glows like a beacon for all to see. It marks one as ready to accept the yoke placed before them without thought of gain or sacrifice. These quiet, unassuming virtues are so integral to any order, any noble order, that to deny them is akin to denying fish the sea. I have known this man that kneels before you now for a good many years, and in those years we have shared a bond over the art of defense and have cultivated joy and dedication for our compatriots. When Gianni was handed the reins of one of the founding baronies of this glorious kingdom, he dispensed the will of the crown dutifully, and in setting the county seat of Dragonspine, Gianni discovered that little gem called franchise. And it gleamed and blazed, It marked him as a capable and reliable, it marked him as a peer of the realm. So I, Master Wolfgang Sebastian Kohlhammer, with the resolution of my compatriots of the Noble Order of Defense, endorse the man before you, Gianni di San Germano, as willing and capable of hoisting the yoke that is placed before him on this day.
Your Majesties, thank you. My first memory of Gianni is of him standing over Master Gavonen's body with his foot propped on Master Gavonen's chest, brandishing a chicken. It was rubber. I think that speaks to his mastery of weapon styles. But I would like to speak to his service to the crown as a royal peer. Gianni has served in every conceivable champion and retinue position of this kingdom and of its baronies. He was my princess protector. He was my flower of chivalry. He was on my retinue. He has been in these positions for other crowns as well. And he has directly benefited those who reign by allowing them to perform their jobs safely and easily. And he has performed every task asked of him, up to and including eating my leftovers. Long after he was obligated to do so. But in addition to this direct benefit to the crown, he has benefited Your Majesty's kingdom so significantly. As we've mentioned before, he's a landed noble, and he has taken great care of the barony of Dragonspine, both as its seneschal and as its reigning baron. But more than that, he has supported the rapier fighting community of your kingdom. And I think more than anything that has been discussed, the obligation of peerage is to create and maintain your community. And I believe that His Excellency has done that with skill and heart and kindness and compassion and with energy. And I think that he will continue to do so as a member of this order. I think Gianni will be an ideal peer that we can all look up to and aspire to the kind of dedication that he will show this kingdom and this community. And I thank you so much, Your Majesties, for recognizing him today.
Gentle peers, we thank you for your wise counsel. Bring forward lightning. Johnny, you have been deemed fit for this high estate by your peers and have indicated your willingness to accept this honor from our hands. Will you now swear by all that you hold sacred, true and holy, that you will honor and defend the crown and kingdom of the Outlands? That you shall be true from this day forward till the last day of your life, loving truth, hating falsehood, and not grudging or disdaining any master of this science, any peer of this realm, any person of goodwill. If it happens that you come to any manner of trial, or gain, or play a weapon, touching the art of rapier, you shall, without favor or hatred, speaking good, true judgment of that.
That you shall be merciful, and if you happen to have the upper hand of your enemy, you will maintain your honor and respect your opponents with dignity, responding to the situation with the high ideals of chivalry, courtesy, and service to the crown of the Outlands.
That you will be courteous and honor your peers, whatsoever order, as you are all equal in your steadfast dedication. Then, having sworn these solemn oaths, know now that we, Jax and Anna, by right of arms, Rex and Regina Outlandium, do proclaim you to be a companion of the most distinguished order of defense.
Let the collar be brought forward. We bestow upon you this collar of the Order of Defense. Let this betoken your mastery of the skill of diverse arms. You are now trusted to practice and teach the arts of defense amongst all our subjects as a master of our Order of Defense.
Bring forth the sword. Accept this sword, which will represent your prowess at arms.
The badge of your order is 3 rapiers in pall inverted, crossed at the tips, a symbol of brotherhood and community. Let this blade ever remind you of your duty to grow and nurture that community.
Yes, Your Majesty, this time I will swear fealty.
It shall please us.
This day I do render homage and fealty to my sovereign Lord and Lady, Jax and Anna, by right of arms, grace and favor, Rex and Regina Outlands, who will for this day forward be my liege, Lord and Lady. I will reign true always, serving them faithfully.
This do I swear, upon my honor, upon my sword, upon the high ideas I hold as a peer of this realm. So say I, Master Gianni de San Germano.
We accept your homage and fealty, and pledge to you, from this day forward, until the end of our reign, you are our liege man. We will honor your order and defend your rights as peers. And we protect the trust that you have placed. Mighty with justice, tempered with mercy. Arise, Master Gianni.
We, Jax and Anna, Rex and Regina Outlandium, having heard good report of our subject, Gianni di San Germano, it is our intent to advance him in honor and admit him to the order of defense. We do hereby elevate and affirm those arms previously granted by the College of Arms by these letters patent, to wit, per chevron, sable, and vert, 2 leopards, sergeant, respected, argent, marked sable, and a cross, crosslet, or, which Master Gianni shall hold for his sole and unique use throughout the known world as a sign of the high esteem with which he is held, to which we set our hands this 5th day of May, Anno Societatis 52, being 2018 Gregorian, Jax Rex, Anna, Regina.
The illumination is by Mistress Bianca della Vittoria, and the calligraphy is by Mistress Cecilia Malbray.
Beautiful. Go now and greet your peers. Thank you.
For Master Gianni, hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip!
Huzzah!
Hip!
Huzzah!
Remember, feel free to get water and everything. Make sure you got some sunscreen on. It's hot out there.
Some of your predecessors, Bela and Ana, Fulgrim and Danielle, Robert and Mage, Lisa and Anna, and of course, yourselves, Gloria and Mel. But the time has come that I must lay aside the burdens of this altar.
We thank you for your time of service, and it is with deep regret we accept your resignation. Who shall you present to this court as your successor, this office?
May it please your majesties, I would present the Honorable Lord Timothy O'Brien.
Now let the Honorable Lord Timothy O'Brien come before their majesties.
You're late. Timothy, are you now fully resolved to accept the duties and responsibilities of the position of White Stag, Principal Herald of our realm?
I am.
And will you now take the oath of service as an officer of our kingdom?
I will.
Let lightning, the great Having heard your solemn oath, we, Spartacus and Anna, Rex and Regina Atlandium, hereby name you Timothy O'Brien, White Stag Principal Herald.
You will now be invested with the regalia of this honest society.
For Angus, the outgoing White Stag, and for Timothy, the new White Stag, Principal Herald of the Outlands. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Thank you.
More stuff? Their Majesties summon before them Lady Kata Utamgir.
Please, take not to join us.
Lady Gaga, you were always willing to lend a hand. Your arts are beautiful, but your fighting is fierce. It was our honor to have you by our side. It is my honor to take the field with you, and I would see you made of stag's blood.
Unto all who come by these present letters, Jax II and Anna, Rex and Regina of the Outlands, send due greeting. Know ye that Kata Utamgir is an excellent woman whose considerable expertise as a fighter has enriched our realm. It is thus our pleasure to admit her to the Order of the Stag's Blood! As a sign of our high worth, we bestow the right to bear the insignia of the Order to wit, vert, and saltire sword, inverted proper, and an axe, argent, hafted, or, surmounted by a stag's head, combust, argent, armed, with an abordure and battle oar. By our hands this 5th day of May, Anno Societatis 52, being 2018 Gregorian. Jaxarticus Rex, Anna Regina. The calligraphy and illumination is by,
Beautiful school.
Avram. I'm going to say that. Sin over Alvestorol. Something I can't pronounce. It's beautiful. Yeah.
The Outlands loves warriors. Thank you for joining us.
Stag's Blood! Their Majesties summon before them Tyler Farquhar.
Tyler, I've mentioned on several occasions, sometimes due to the many multiple blows in my head, I forget. But you are a joy to the Outlands. You bring the Outlands great service. Your fighting is great for the Outlands. And everything you do makes us better. So this day, I would like to award you.
Jaxarticus and Anna, King and Queen of the Outlands, send greetings to all who come by these present letters. Tyler Farquhar, whereas it has come to our notice that through diverse great efforts you have considerably enriched our realm, it is thus our pleasure to recognize these achievements with an award of honor! At this time, we grant you all rights and charge the responsibilities of this rank to continue to be met. We further charge you to consult with ourselves and our heralds to determine suitable and unique arms, that you might bear these arms throughout the known world as a sign of your great merit. Done by our hands this 5th day of May, Anno Societatis 53, being 2018 Gregorian. The scroll is the work of the Honorable Lady Susanna Jewell.
As of like 4 to 5 days ago.
Their Majesties summon before them the following individuals. Their honors, Alistair and Diana, and Her Excellency Elliot of the Citadel of the Southern Pass.
All right. These wonderful gentles have done great things in their time in the Outlands and have been awarded for such things. And at this time, we would like to present them with the scrolls for those awards. At Kingdom A&S, their excellencies step down from their positions. This is their scroll for their court baronies. This is by Her Excellency Parent, or the Honorable Lady Parent, who has embroidered a beautiful piece for Her Excellency's flower. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you, everyone.
For those who serve the dream! Hip, hip! Huzzah! Hip, huzzah! Hip, huzzah! Their Majesties summon before them Bela and Ana DeAbery.
You know, I got to have some great adventures this last time, and part of them was due to this good man who let us take the Outlands army to space. And it was very kind of him. We got to do some zero-gravity training. Also fought on the fields of Mars to train for Belt. And not only that, but you do great things for this kingdom. You give us places to fight. You give us places to train. What you guys do, what we do, make our kingdom so much better.
As Chatelaine, you've done so much for the barony of Dragonscorn. As Minister of the Children and running the children's activities for this event, I'm sure you have your hands full all the time. It's a great job that you both do for the barony of Dragonspine and for this kingdom. Today, we would like to see you both awarded honors.
Unto all who come by these letters do we, Jax and Anna, King and Queen of the Outlands, send greetings. Whereas it is our right to recognize those who have contributed greatly to the society and to our realm, we are minded this day to bestow upon our loyal subjects, Ana DeAbery and Ramon DeAbery, an award of ours! We convey their rights of this rank and charge that its recognition and responsibilities continue to be fulfilled. It is our will that Ana and Ramon consult with ourselves and our heralds in the creation of suitable and unique arms, that they might bear these arms throughout the known world as a sign of their great merit. In witness whereof we set our hands on this 5th day of May, Anno Societatis 53, being 2018 in the Common Era. Jax Rex, Anna Regina.
This scroll is by Lady Jagoslava of Nauru.
This one is by Edmund Peregrine.
For the newest arbingers of the land! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Their Majesties summon before them Her Excellency Ingrid Rout.
sorry.
Surprise! Your Excellency, please come in the shade. It's hot up there. You know what you bring to society goes beyond words. It's our sight, it's our sound, it's what we see. It makes our days better. It lets us join that part of the dream that we're all looking for, that little escape to another place. And you embody it with everything you do, everything you make for this kingdom.
Your Excellency, you look fantastic. As you do every time I see them. You also help me look fantastic this reign. And others that I know you've helped as well. You stay true to your persona, and you always help us believe that dream. Today I'm going to make you a little warmer.
Within our society, we strive for many things. Honor upon the field of combat, beauty and knowledge in our arts, excellence in our service. There are those for whom the cultivating themselves in the presence is its own art. A vision drawn in aspects, mindful persona, studied comportment, styled appearance. Those for whom the ideal of stepping from a manuscript moves further to embodying a time and culture. It is with these things in mind that we, Jax and Anna, mighty and beloved Rex and Regina of these Outlands, do call to all sons and daughters of the Stag to bear witness. This day we would turn our consideration to Ingrid Rauken, and we do name her as a companion of the Argent Fleece. Dedication and extraordinary skill. We do set these things to ink and memory by our hands, and name on the 5th day of May, Anno Societatis 53, being 2018 in the common reckoning. Jax Articus Rex, Anna Regina. The scroll is the work of Lady Gianna DeAbery.
And then there's...
Oh my good God. That's amazing.
Thank you. One of my guards would escort her. Big Bane. Three cheers.
For Ingrid of the Argent Fleece! Hip hip! Their Majesties summoned before them Her Excellency Giliana.
She's over there talking to Somi. They're good.
It's so good to see you. You know, not just for us, but for this kingdom. You do so much. You made me look better, even though I just want to run around in capris or shorts. And you force me to wear real clothes, and I appreciate that. But you make our society.
Your Excellency, I can't even say how much you helped. And not just me, but I know you've done it for other ladies of the rose. I know you've done it for Baron and Baronesses. And that's not all you do. At Estrella this year, I don't think I ever saw you stop working. You were there from the very start, feeding the volunteers, and then you were working every moment afterward, whether it was for us, or for the event, or for your household. You truly are a joy to the Outlands, and the work you do shows. We would see you made a stag.
Proclaim to all gentles and nobles, and let it be known by these present letters that we, Jax Articus and Anna Rex and Regina of these mighty Outlands, send due commendations and greetings. We hope not only to embellish, but to increase the dignity of the Outlands when we dispense titles of honor among noble, discreet, and valiant persons. Wherefore, we have directed the regard of our consideration to Giliana Lee Galway, who has rendered to us and our kingdom not only useful, but fruitful and honorable service. Hence we do prefer and create her, by grant of arms, a Stag between 3 bulls' heads, erased argent, armed and gorged on a strand of pearls, or 3 double roses sable for her sole and unique use, Countess Giuliana shall bear these arms as a sign of our high favor. We further grant her the right to bear the insignias of the order. Bert, 2 stags combatants, sustaining between them a column argent, a bordure, engrailed or. Done by our hand this 5th day of May, Anno Societatis 53, being 2018 Gregorian. Jax Rex, Anna Regina. Scroll is the work of Cecilia Caterina. Her Excellency Giuliana, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip! Huzzah! Hip! Huzzah! Their Majesty summing the following gentles before them. Her Excellency Giuliana.
Back and shoot for Tuesday.
Her Excellency Melissa Munster Hall. Lady Bela, Mistress Elizabeth, Master Duncan, and the Red Duke.
In the shade. I'm loud, they can all hear me. One scroll reading. I'm gonna start down here. Lady Bela, you stepped up as the captain of my guard, and not only did you organize us off the field, you organized us on the field. You did a fantastic job, and I can't thank you enough. Yeah, look. Master Duncan, Royal Daddy, you were my confidant, my friend. I can't thank you enough for all of the words and all of the time you gave me. I couldn't have done it without you. Countess Giuliana, you were one of the first persons who came to me and said, I want to do this. And you did a fantastic job. We had clothes more than we could wear. We looked beautiful the whole time, and you were always there to help me. Thank you. Mistress Melissa, I don't know what I can even say. You jumped in with both feet in a new kingdom, a very big one, and you have helped us both greatly. We couldn't have done it without you. Your Excellency, I know I'm not easy. I can be a struggle. You have always helped me with grace and kindness. Thank you so much for everything you did and for being my right hand. Your Grace, from the moment we won, you made me feel like a queen. Thank you for being there with me, for taking this journey, and for helping me know the Outlands. I'm gonna give you guys the bags.
Anna, Queen of the Outlands, to all in singular send greetings. Whereas these gentles have given me the courtesy of special service during this reign, I am minded to create them as a bearer of the Queen's cipher. Huzzah! That all may know of their great devotion to the Queen. Done by my hand this 5th day of May, Anno Societatis 53, being 2018 in the common reckoning of years. Anna, Queen.
I want you to read each one. I wonder who's the one with the...
Majesty, Jax of the Outlands, summons before him Sir Casca, the Honorable Lord Antoine de Valier, Sir Rorik. Oh, my apologies.
Now it's later.
His Majesty summons before him Sir Casca, Sir Rorik, Sir Firion, Sir Michael McBain, the Honorable Lord Galen McIntosh, Sir Etheric Redeye, and the Honorable Lord Thorgrim from Manhamhaven.
These guys. You know what? When I started this journey, I thought about who I wanted with me. And you guys have been with me forever. Some of you a little newer, but you've still been there as this whole family. You guys let me resurrect my past. Where I was 20 years ago, 25 maybe. Anyway. You guys are the guys who've been there with us. There was one more guy with us, like Hergus. But we all got together and we did what we did back then and we had a great time. We fought hard. We did mighty things. We served our kingdom, and you guys all served our kingdom very well. And this day, I would like to give you my Bela, which are the sign of my warriors who I hold favor. Consta, yours is bigger. Please read the scroll.
Jax by right of arms, King of the Outlands, to all nobles and gentles to whom these letters may come, greetings. Know ye that it is good and just that we shall exalt with singular honors those who have shown themselves constant in service, not only to our crown, but our person throughout this reign. By the right of their noble and generous deeds, we therefore name these gentles as a bearer of the Cordon Royal, as a sign of our favor, in testimony whereof we set our hand this 5th day of May, Anno Societatis 53, being 2018 Gregorian, Jax Rex Outlandium.
You guys are the best. You fought with me. You served us. You made everything so much better. This is Thank you, my champion.
For those who serve the king, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Her Majesty of the Outlands summons before her the Honorable Lord Antoine de Valier.
You stepped up as my princess protector, and were there as much as you could be. And you always comported yourself kindly and with courtesy and chivalry and grace. So I didn't want to let you go. And I made you my rapier of chivalry, and I got to hold on a little longer. And you continued all of those traits that you started with. The grace that you showed me will always be remembered in my heart. Today I would like to repay you. Oh, you taught me that. I think you will be grace.
Huzzah! Anna, Queen of the Outlands, to all in singular send greetings and due commendations. Whereas Antoine de Valier has carried himself with grace and shown that courtesy, which is the mark of a gentle man, I do this day admit him into the order of the Queen's grace, that all may know of his excellence in the courtly graces. Done by my hand this 5th day of May, Anno Societatis 53, being 2018 Gregorian. Anna, Queen. The calligraphy is by Anna's Wolf of Ware and Mercy. The illumination is by Ian Raven of Tadcaster. The chord is by Anna of Tadcaster, based on the Paean's tenant roll, 1570. For the grace! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Even though I feel fine, the time has come that I must ask for your regalia back. And I will ask that you serve our new queen in only
Their Majesties summon before them Don Julian.
Don Julian, thank you for your time as the protector of the Queen's Heart. It was my joy to get to know you, to fence with you, and to have you on our red with us. Unfortunately, at this time, I ask that you return to Regalia and help our new queen in running her tournament. Thank you for all of your service and your friendship.
For the service of Don Julian! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Well done.
Well done.
Their Majesties summon before them all members of the Queen's Guard, of the King's Guard, and of the Archery Guard of the Outlands!
Maybe they play.
Look at you guys. Everywhere we've gone, we've seen this with us. A sea of green wherever we go, supporting us, making things better. Keeping things going and keeping our kingdom moving when it needed to be moving. Protecting me, protecting the queen. Everywhere we go, it's been great this whole time. You guys have served this kingdom in an exemplary manner, and I would see to any other guard that ever comes to match what you guys did for us. 'Cause what you guys did was just outstanding. Thank you all.
To my archers, thank you for helping my dream come true. Thank you for shooting with me and for representing the Outlands as archers and as my guardsmen. To my Queen's Guard, thank you all for fighting on me on whatever field. Thank you for following us around and helping us lift a toe. Just thank you for being there. At this time, the hoods, archers are yours. But guardsmen, we will
You take care of yourself. Thank you, guards, so much.
gentles, as well as some of the attendants who have already stepped down, helped take care of me. They made sure that I did what I was supposed to, and I put my sunscreen on, I drank my water. They also fed me. Thank you all. Thank you for everything you did. Thank you for your kindness and your friendship. You had a good time. At this time, I would take a vote.
We're two.
Thank you.
For those who serve the Queen, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Her Majesty calls forward Baron Daniel Lark Duglin.
Your Excellency, it has been my distinct honor to represent the Order of the Shirt Bearer. At this time, I would give you the glove to pass on.
Her Majesty calls forward Don Julian de la Fontaine.
Don Julian, it was my honor to wear the white scarf for this raid and to represent the Order of the White Scarf on and off the field. At this time, I would return this to present.
Her Majesties call into their presence their warlord, the Honorable Lord Gare Thorkelson. Their Majesties summon the landed nobility of the Outlands. Lord Domenico Forestani and Lady Maria Castellana, Baron and Baroness of Certa. Sir Marc-Antoine de la Rue and Mistress Bianca di Vittoria, Baron and Baroness of Albaron. Don Gianna di San Germano and the Honorable Lady Jeanette Delacroix, Baron and Baroness of Dragonspine. Saeed Tariq Ibn Yusuf Ibn Ascari.
That guy.
Agastani and Saida Elliot de Salazar, Baron and Baroness of the Citadel of the Southern Pass. Lord Nicolau Mikado and the Honorable Lady Sophia Bent Faris Aldani, Baron and Baroness of Ulsterhaven. Sir Finn Uabrian and Lady Ciara Ibarra, Baroness of Cairgalen. Lord Lingham Gip Ecker and the Honorable Lady Anna Catherine Van Telk, Baron and Baroness of Fontaine d'Ansol. Sir Garin E. Tigger and the Honorable Lady Audrey de Solitaire, Baron and Baroness of Arakel.
Good Baron and Baroness, we thank you for your service during our time on the Stag throne. At this point, we would ask for your love so that our heir may present them to you.
Sigrid Rauken, Lady of the Rose.
Sir Adrian, we entrust into your noble hands Thunderhead, the great axe, ancient symbol of the Outlands. Guard him well, as you have ever guarded our traditions, that you may deliver him to the hands of our rightful heirs, that they may use him to maintain the rights and the prerogatives of the Sir Adrian.
Master Gabriel, we do entrust into your noble hands the scepters royal of the realm. Maintain them well, as you have ever maintained the gentle arts and needful sciences, that you may deliver them into the hands of our rightful heirs. You may use them to nourish the growth of chivalry and virtue in the Outlands.
Mistress Saphira, we give into your keeping the signets of the realm, the symbol of our justice. Maintain them well, that you may deliver them to the hands of our rightful heirs, that they may use them to endorse their wise judgments for the good of the Outlands.
I shall, your majesties.
Maestra Elena, we give into your keeping the Great Seal of State. It is a symbol of our equity. Maintain it well, that you may deliver it to the hands of our rightful heirs, that they may use it to endorse their wise judgment and laws for the good of the Outlands.
I will, your majesty.
Countess Ingrid, rise and wait at our side to receive the Queen's crown.
Let Sir Thomas Winterbourne de Kent, Blue Iris Herald, come before the court.
Thomas, thank you for being my words, for having the eloquence that I sometimes lack, and for singing on call. You have been a joy as our Blue Iris in my camp.
Thomas, I have one more cordon royal. You know, during my reign, we've tried to go by these words. Acta non verba. It means deeds, not words. It means get out there and do it. Don't just talk about it. It means make things happen instead of telling people how to make things happen. And this man did it. And today I would give you this, but it seems a bit small. And it seems pretty different from the rest of them. Perhaps there's something I could put inside this. doesn't just touch us, it touches the whole kingdom. Your words make us strong. And your words make us live the dream. So on this day we give you this Cordon Royal, but we think that maybe you might need something to go inside perhaps. We give it to you, this puppy.
And these are fur growth.
That's your little buddy. May you have great adventures with him, because you made our adventures very good. Thank you.
Huzzah!
Three cheers. Yeah, read the scroll.
By right of arms, Rex Outlandium, to all nobles and gentles unto whom these letters may come, greetings. Know ye that we perceive it to be coming to our royal majesty, that we should exalt with singular honors those who show themselves constant in our service, especially in those things which proceed from our mere prerogative and liberal grace. Hence it is that we name Sir Thomas Winterbourne de Kent as a bearer of the Cordon Royal as a sign of our favor and in appreciation for his dedicated labors throughout our reign. Done by our hand this 5th day of May, Auto Societatis 53, being 2018 Gregorian. Jaxardicus II, Rex Outlandium. Scroll is a work in progress.
I had wanted to do the scroll myself and ran out of time. So I'll make it for you.
Thank you, ma'am. You honored me. Cheers. 3 cheers. For Sir Thomas, 3 cheers. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Let the Queen's champion, the Red Duke, come before this court and company.
That's the tabard of the Queen's champion. And everybody that's come across it for the last 6 months knew glorious contest awaits.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
My third favorite thing about being the Queen's champion. This axe, my second favorite thing about being the Queen's champion. My favorite thing about being the Queen's champion was standing at your side at the Australia War, Your Majesty. It was glorious, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. This hood is mine.
Your Grace, thank you for standing with me off the field, for escorting me, for being my companion, and for fighting next to me on the field, for being my shield. Thank you.
It was my honor. If you ever send me going again, I would gladly do it. I have one more thing, one more duty.
For the Queen's champion, 3 cheers. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Pretendus, my champion. Rorik, you've been a true friend. You've been a true champion. My last champion was Duke Lycurgus. And when I won, you came up and you said you wanted to be there for me like Loke was there for me. And you have been. You've been there for me. You've been my rock. You've been my Loke. But more importantly, you've been my Rorik. And I love you, brother. And Loke loves you too. And thank you so much for everything. we entrust into your noble hands the sword of state lightning, the symbol of our might and force of arms. Guard him well, as you have ever guarded our name and our honor. Deliver him into the hands of our rightful heirs, that they may use him to defend the Outlands. Please.
Your Majesty, let me beg of you to let him stay and have one more moment to speak my words before the assembled populace.
As His Majesty said, we've traveled a long road together. Spoke about His grace my Curtis. I wore this tabard as his champion. It was a great honor. This champion's tabard is not regalia. This belongs to me. I am going to leave it in the care of His Majesty. Should need ever arise, and I wear it for him again, or he for me.
Take care of life.
The duties of your realm.
Thank you. Three cheers for my champion.
Three cheers for the King's champion! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Your Royal Majesty, return now to us your crown, knowing that its return is right and honorable. We represent a responsibility more than well fulfilled, and finally set aside. Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you. We'll join you in a moment. There's one last duty. We look before. Sir, the red duty.
Your Royal Majesty, your heir is here to take his rightful place in Outlands history.
Mighty King Jax and Anna, good people of the Outlands, I am Bela, sixth of that name, and Dread Lord of all Argonia. I was born on the Magyar steppes and raised in the Outlands, a kingdom of heroes and legends. Legends like my noble father, whose love for the Outlands and her people shines through in all that he does. My father has brought great prosperity to the Outlands. He has fought a war against the Aidenveld heretics, and he smashed them mightily. Many are the deeds and ways in which he has inspired me and the Outlands to be better. My king, this day I come before you to claim that which I have rightly earned. Humbly, I ask that you crown me king, that in turn I may crown my love queen, and together we may follow your great footsteps in the care of the mighty Outlands and her people.
Your Highness, it would please me to do so.
His Majesty wishes the populace to be seated.
I believe it was 15 years ago. We were in different places. And you did this for me. So it is more than my honor to do this day for you. For I know that you and Her Highness will do great things for the Outlands because you are legends and heroes of this kingdom. And for you to take this lead brings my heart joy. I may rest and re-strengthen myself because I will be back. We, Jax Articus, second of that name, by right of arms, King of the Outlands, have recognized this gentle man as our sole and legitimate heir. We are resolved to crown him as a successor to our throne. Your Royal Highness, if you would be King of the Outlands, place your hands upon this crown and swear the words which bind you to your duty.
I, Bela by this crown swear to administer justice within all my lands and amongst all my subjects. I swear to endeavor to rule wisely, sparing no effort to fulfill my duties as king. I swear to defend the principles of chivalry and to guard always that my peers remain honorable. I swear to reward loyalty with gratitude, fealty with honor, and oath-breaking with vengeance.
Aye. We, Jax Articus, by right of arms, King of the Outlands, do hear your words and accept your solemn oath. We crown you, Bela, by right of arms, King of the Outlands.
Outlands, behold your king!
Long live the king!
And now comes Her Most Royal and Serene Highness, Ana DeAbery.
Outlands! I am Ana DeAbery, and I come before you now, tracing the footsteps of many great queens who came before me. Women of the Outlands are strong and fierce. Among them, my noble mother, brilliant, beautiful warrior queen, Ana, with whom I share a name. May I also rule as honorably and nobly, and with as much love for my kingdom. I come before you now, Bela, true and mighty king, and ask that you would crown me queen, so that I may rule by your side.
His Majesty wishes the members of the populace to be comfortable.
Your Royal Highness, if you will be Queen of the Outlands, place your hands upon this crown and swear the words which bind you to your duty.
I, Ana DeAbery, on this crown do swear to maintain myself in a courtly manner, as befits a queen, being always an inspiration of grace and chivalry to all my subjects. I swear to rule justly, rendering faithful counsel to my king.
We, Bela, by right of arms, King of the Outlands, do hear your solemn oath and crown you, by grace and favor, Ana, Queen of the Outlands.
Outlands, behold your queen! Sir Rorik, why do you stand before this court?
And one final act as champion for the mighty Drum King Jax Articus. That is to deliver the mighty sword of state of the Outlands into the true heir's hands. I would only do so if this person came by the victory honestly.
Long live the king!
Long live the king!
Thank you, Your Excellency. Freya Gertsen, come before Her Majesty the Queen.
Jarl Freya, it shall please me if you have resolved to accept the office and style of Blue Iris Herald, to serve as my personal herald.
I'm honored to accept that I be your Blue Iris Herald.
Then with this tabard, bearing my royal arms, I hereby create you and invest you, Blue Iris Herald. Remember always the good works and gentle bearing of Mistress Caradwyn of Montrose, the first, from whose personal arms has your title of honor been derived. Thank you so much.
Your Majesties, call before them Sir Griffith Hunterdingle.
Sir Griffith, your wisdom, courtesy, and valor have secured for you a place at our side as our champion and our man. We give into your keeping Lightning, which has been since the dawn of time the Sword of Kings. May you guard him well as you ever guard our name. Please join us in our court.
Your Majesties, call forward Sir Ulrich Curie.
Sir Elric, I would have a loyal friend and fierce warrior as my side, as my champion. Would you do me this honor?
Your Majesties, representatives of the Order of Chivalry, symbolizing Outlands history, the Order of the Laurel, representing the arts, Order of the Pelican, standing for justice, and the Order of Defense, standing for equity, await your pleasure.
We shall receive them now.
I give unto your Majesty's royal hands Thunderhead, which has been held by every king and every prince of the Outlands back to the ancient days. The traditions of the Outlands live in Thunderhead, but not there alone. For your Majesties have those among you whose tongues can speak the ancient lore of the Outlands. May you proudly maintain the best traditions of the Outlands.
Your Majesty, returning to your units.
Thank you.
Majesties call forward the Honorable Lord Geir Thorkelson.
Your Lordship, your skill at arms has earned for you a place of honor as our warlord. It would please us if you would carry Thunderhead in our court.
Your Majesties summon the landed nobility of the Outlands. Lord Domenico Forstani and Lady Maria Castellana, Baron Baroness Kerta. Sir Marc Antoine de la Rue, Mistress Bianca de Vittoria, Baron and Baroness of Alberon. Master Gianni di San Germano and the Honorable Lady Jeanette de la Croix, Baron Baroness Dragon Swine, Saeed Tariq Ibn Yusuf, Ascari Al Ghassani, Saeed Elit de Al Assar, Baron Baroness Citadel of Southern Pass, Lord Nicolau Machado and the Honorable Lady Sophia Vitbera Saltani, Baron Baroness Munsterhaven, Sir Finn O'Brien and Lady Sonara Ibarra, Baron Baroness of Kerguelen, Lord Lingorn, Bimpeker, the Honorable Lady Anna Catherine von Tailing, Baron Baroness of Fontaine d'Anzan, Sir Gerwin E. Tigger, and the Honorable Lady Audrey La Solitaire, Baron Baroness Markel.
We would hear your oaths of fealty.
Homage and fealty for my lands. I swear to deal justly and honorably to all my subjects, whatever their degree, to protect my dairy from harm, and to rule my lands wisely in the name of the crown. This is I swear upon the dignity of my Cornets, upon this sword, and upon my honor. So say I,
We hear your oaths. Accept your fealty. You pledge to you that we will protect your lands and defend your rights and those of our subjects with all justice and honor.
Be ever mindful that in our absence, you are the embodiment of the Outlands. Your grace and chivalry are the inspiration of your people.
I would have my barons stand with me. It is tradition among my people that a strong leader share his strength with those who would rule under them. This day, I ask you to share in my strength. Drink this, share in my strength. Kerta. Alberon. Dragonspine. Citadel of the Southern Pass. Unserhofen. Kerguelen. Fontaine d'Ansa. And Arkel. You are my barons. We shall have need of you as our reign progresses. Thank you.
Let the knights of the realm come to their majesties.
This day do I render homage and fealty to my sovereign lord and lady, Bela and Ana, by right of arms, king and queen of the Outlands, who will from this day forward be my liege lord and lady. This I will remain true and always serving them faithfully. This do I swear upon my lord's own sword, my belt, my chain, and my honor. Here, sweaty I each, more to get ready.
We hear your oaths and accept your fealty. Do pledge to you that we will defend your rights with all justice and honor.
Be ever mindful of your knightly vow, which compels you to defend the honor of ladies and those weaker than yourselves.
We thank you for your duties.
Let those masters and mistresses of the Order of the Laurel, who would have their oaths of fealty heard, come now before this court.
Accept your fealty. You pledge to you that we will protect the trust that you have placed in us and defend your rights as peers with all justice and honor.
Be ever mindful of those who look to you as friends and teachers of the arts and sciences, rewarding their trust with good works.
Your works enrich our realm, for which we thank you.
Let those masters and mistresses of the Order of the Pelican, who would have their oaths of fealty heard, now come before this court.
God.
We hear your oaths and accept your fealty and do pledge to you that we will protect the trust that you have placed in us and defend your rights as peers with all justice and honor.
Be ever mindful of those who look to you as models of industry and fruitful labor, encouraging their diligence by your own constant gymnasium.
Our tasks will be made easier with your assistance.
Let those masters and mistresses of the Order of Defense who would have their oaths of fealty heard come now before this court.
Homage and fealty to my sovereign lord and lady, Bela and Ana, man of arms in grace and favor, king and queen of the Outlands, who will from this day forward be my liege lord and lady. I will remain true in all ways, serving them faithfully. This do I swear, upon honor, upon my sword, and upon the high ideals that abhor this realm. So say I, Bullhammer.
We hear your oaths and accept your fealty, and do pledge to you that we will protect the trust that you have placed in us and defend your rights as peers with all justice and honor.
Be ever mindful of those who look to you as exemplars of bladesmanship and courtly demeanor. In times of need, may they seek from you an equitable understanding.
Our task will be made easier with your assistance. Thank you.
Let those dukes and duchesses, counts and countesses, viscount and viscountesses, who would have their oaths of fealty heard, come now before this court.
We hear your oaths and accept your fealty, and do pledge to you that we will protect the trust that you have placed in us and defend your rights as peers with all justice and honor.
We will hold your exams. Thank you.
Let those outlanders who yet wish to swear fealty come now before this court.
Please stay standing if you need to. Do not kneel.
after me. This day do I render homage and fealty.
This day do I render homage and fealty.
To my sovereign lord and lady, Bela and Ana.
To my sovereign lord and lady, Bela and Ana.
By right of arms and grace and favor, king and queen of the Outlands.
By right of arms and grace and favor, king and queen of the Outlands.
Who will, from this day forward, be my liege lord and lady.
Who will, from this day forward, be my liege lord and lady.
This I do swear upon this sword and upon my honor, so say I.
This I do swear upon this sword and upon my honor, so say I.
We hear your oaths and accept your fealty. You pledge to you that we will protect you and defend you with all justice and honor.
We have need of such good people as you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now shall come before the throne the great officers of state. The Seneschal of the Outlands, Mr. Saphira Alia. White Stag, Principal Herald. His Lordship Timothy O'Brien. Bureau Marshal, Lothar von Bergenwald. Minister of Arts and Sciences, Mistress Isabella A. Francesco Acotisi. The Chancellor of the Exchequer, Mistress Paige Mankin. The Chronicler, Lady Annika Hoagland. Web Minister, Honorable Lord Hatham Malcontent.
You have served the Outlands well as servants and counsel. It is our will to confirm you now in your several offices, if you will swear to serve us well and faithfully.
This day do I swear to serve
This day do I swear to serve
the Crown and Kingdom of the Outlands.
the Crown and Kingdom of the Outlands,
To uphold the laws of this land.
to uphold the laws of this land,
And to render faithful service to your majesties.
and to render faithful service to your majesties
And to your subjects.
and to your subjects,
And that Outlands may prosper.
and that Outlands may prosper.
This I do swear upon this sword and upon my honor.
This I do swear upon this sword and upon my honor.
So
say I, Timothy O'Brien.
We hear your oaths. Pledge to you that we will support you and your office as you continue to serve in our good name.
Be ever mindful that you serve us best by serving the needs of our people.
Good people all, these are our officers. They act and speak on our authority. Lawful and reasonable requests of these, our officers, are to be obeyed by all of our subjects, whatever their degree. To disregard our officers is to disregard the crown. When you help our officers, you help the Outlands.
Good ministers, go now and serve us well. Thank you.
We place great trust in our officers and to those noble men and women to whom we entrust our baronies. But baronies are not the only stronghold of a kingdom. Into our honored seneschals we entrust our many shires.
The Crown calls before them the seneschals of the shires and of the College of St. Goliath, if they be here.
Yay, that's a part I can not say.
Go ahead.
Your Majesty, Don Julien de la Fontaine, Order of the White Scarf has business in your court.
Your Majesty, on behalf of the Order of the White Scarf, we would like to request for you to be our patroness.
It would please me to do you this honor. Thank you.
Your Majesty. Baron Lark, Archer of the Iron Rain, has business in your court.
Thank you so much. It pleases me greatly to honor your order this way.
Now let Mistress Nerissa Bela Baressa come before their Majesties.
Mistress Nerissa, you have agreed to serve as our head of house. We are so grateful to have you as a true and loyal friend. Outlands, this is Mistress Nerissa. She speaks on our behalf. Please, any reasonable request from her is a request from ourselves. Thank you.
Now let Morgan, Kayana, Nastasia, Martine, Alexandria, and Lisette, and Cassidy come before their Majesties.
Thank you, ladies, for agreeing to serve as ladies in waiting. These amazing favors were made by Baroness Bronwyn, and they are a small token that each of you is encouraged to keep in memory of your time with us. So please accept these favors and wear them proudly so that all may know that you serve the crown.
With the Royal Guard, now let Uhtred, Aegeon, Maximilian, Kanad, Germanicus, Calgon, and Yosef come before their Majesties. And Phagius come before.
You have all agreed to serve as guards for me, and for that I thank you. I look forward to seeing each of you on the field and hopefully fighting next to you. Feel free to swap them around. Lord Germanicus, you have agreed to serve as my captain of the guard. Please lead these men well and set the example that I know
ever mindful that you guard that which we hold most dear, our beloved queen. Thank you.
Will Lady Anne Cameron, steward of this event, come before their Majesties?
Good morning. Isn't this wonderful weather? Okay. Just a couple of things. The list is going to open for the two turnings for today. Right over here, Lady Isabella is going to be taking care of those. And one other note, real fast on the classes. Baroness Guinevere could not make it today, so Baron Avram Ibn Gabriel has said that he will take her slot, but he didn't bother to tell me what he's teaching. So we have a mystery class. Lunch will be served in the feast hall. If you have not pre-registered for luncheon, there is plenty of food. Please come see us. We have the pieces individually priced, or you can still get the $5 lunch that was advertised. Speak with them in there, they've got it all taken care of. We have a few slots left for feast if you would like to come and do that as well. And I think that's all I have. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
The Stag Choir will meet at 2. The silent auction is over at 3. And arts and science displays will be cleared by 4. So please enjoy those. Now let Darius of Jaxartes come before their Majesties.
Your Majesty.
May it please your Majesties, your loyal subject Jaxarticus, having served as king a second time, makes bold to come before you. He has ruled with grace and dignity, striving ever to be just and honorable in all of his deeds and to all of his subjects. Through his efforts, he has earned the rank and title of Duke. On this occasion of your coronation, Jaxarticus here, before you now, stands to be invested in this high rank.
We, Bela and Ana, by right of arms and grace and favor, King and Queen of the Outlands, do recognize the deeds and the long-standing service of this noble lord and the justice of his claim. Therefore, we do proclaim you, Jaxarticus, the Checky Duke. Arise, your grace. Let the scroll be read.
We, Bela and Ana, King and Queen of the Outlands, to all and singular send greetings. Whereas Darius of Jaxartes has, as a result of his great valor on the field of honor, ruled twice as king in this realm. We do, this day, acknowledge him Duke. We hereby affirm those arms granted by letters patent by the College of Arms, to wit, per pale sable and argent, per pale counter company sable and argent fimbriated, and sinister chief, a bull's head kvass, rules, crowned of a coronet, embattled sable, for Duke Jaxarticus' sole and unique use throughout the lands of the known world as a symbol of his high rank. By our hands, this 5th day of May, Anno Societatis 53, being 2018 Gregorian, Bela, King, Ana, Queen. For Duke Jaxarticus, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Your Grace, please retrieve Mistress Ana.
Now let Ana McTaggert come before their Majesties. May it please your Majesties, your loyal subject, Ana McTaggert, having served as Queen of this realm, makes bold to come before you. She has ruled with grace and dignity, striving ever to be just and honorable in all of her deeds and to all of her subjects. Through her efforts, she has earned the rank and title of Countess. On this occasion of your coronation, Ana McTaggert is here before you to be invested in this high rank.
We, Bela and Ana, by right of arms and grace and favor, King and Queen of the Outlands, recognize the service and the justice of this noble lady's claim, and do proclaim you to be a countess.
Jaxarticus, with your skill and valor on the field, you brought your lady to the throne. Let you now invest her with the symbol of her estate.
My love, it's been my honor to be able to be your king and sit beside you. You made me great. You made this kingdom great. And I thank you for everything you've done. My love and worship to you. Huzzah! Let the scroll be read.
We, Bela and Ana, King and Queen of the Outlands, to all in singular send greetings. Whereas Ana McTaggert has, through the valor of her champion, ruled once as a queen in this realm, we do this day acknowledge her a countess. We hereby affirm those arms previously granted letters patent by the College of Arms, to wit, prevent sinister rules in argent, bull and dragon Saint-Jean, erect counterchange for Countess Ana's sole and unique use throughout the lands of the known world as a symbol of her high rank. Furthermore, it is our will that she be welcomed into the Order of the Rose as an example of those noble virtues embodied by the Queen of the Outlands. By our hands, good day. For Countess Ana McTaggert, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Throughout history, roses have been used to symbolize many things. Above all, the rose is beautiful, delicate, and withal a queenly flower. And for all of its apparent fragility, it is a flower to be respected. Her Majesty now calls all ladies of the rose present to come before this court.
Lady Countess, I bid you welcome and greet you as the Lady of the Rose. In recognition of which, I present you with the symbol of your order.
Countess Anna, newest companion of the Order of the Rose. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Go now and greet your peer. I'm going.
We are truly blessed to be the crown of the Outlands. There is no finer kingdom in the world. We thank you all for being here this day and making it special for us.
We may be a kingdom of barbarians, but I am so proud of who we are. You are amazing, and I just see so much talent around me, and I thank you so much for being here today. We have a lot to happen going ahead, and thank you for joining us in all of the many activities throughout the rest of the day.
Here now closes the coronation court of Bela and Ana, King and Queen of the Outlands. Long live the King!
Long live the King!
Long live the Queen!
Long live the Queen!
Long live the Outlands! And you have the guts to leave to enjoy the day.
Your Excellencies of Carrot Top, may I